Well, there it is.
Huh? What do you want?
I got the blessings. Well.
Can I help you? Well, I know this old alchemist woman from the nobles' quarter has been getting on the guard's nerves for weeks. Something about her son, I think. You could pay her shop a visit and see what she needs. Maybe that'll stop her from bothering us. Well, I know this old alchemist woman from the nobles' quarter has been getting on the guard's nerves for weeks. Something about... What? You mean apart from frenzied animals, hordes of living dead looking through the wilderness and this whole red madness thing? No, none. Just be careful when you're outside the walls.
Welcome, welcome. What can I do for you? There is. It may not be the palace of the Golden Queen, but it is comfy, lice-free, wonderful. I'll open up the room for you. Sleep soundly.
Hello.
Safe travels.
Yeah.
Malphas's
Wash.
blessings.
I found him. Found Wash.
You just wait and see. Fucking sissy.
Whoa. Oh, rude man.
Yeah.
There's my room.
I didn't tell them that
Our
already.
ancient
Well, hello, who are you?
newborn in his eyes, no plate.
Let's sleep for 12 hours.
Could keep him here for the sky.
That's just how they
He
are.
abandoned the way that Malphas foresaw. He followed.
Talk to you, huh?
What do you want?
A foreigner.
Huh?
What a surprise.
As a wayward wanderer.
Watch yourself.
Really, you're just sitting on the floor
Streets aren't safe, sister.
in the way of everyone.
Watch yourself.
Blessed madam.
And you're leading on
Aren't
nothing.
Safe this time of the day.
Alright, well, that was a night's rest. There's Terhudiel.
Greetings. Farewell.
Mentioned something about a noble quarter, but I think that's referring to Ark and not here, because I don't think this city has a noble quarter. I think everyone's kinda...
Walk blessed, my
priest.
child. How may I help you? What it is? Now that's quite the question you're asking there. But fine, why not? The path is two things. For one, it is the name of holy writing that encompasses both the revelation of the Lightborn after the fall of the Eterna King Azataron, and the journey of the first vassals to Enderal, who founded this country under Malphas's guidance. It also tells us the virtue of the path,
That man just
the
teleported.
ideals by which every Endralean should live, which is the only way to salvation. Secondly, it is the holy
Oh, hello,
calling
she
of
just
each
teleported too.
Endralean citizen.
I think we're blocking the path, so they're teleporting. I see, thanks for explanation. Or more, let's see. A holy calling?
Yes. Only a people united in flesh and spirit shall prevail throughout the ages. Verse 39. There's the path of the manufacturers, whose hard work provides for the iron and food of our people. Then there's the path of the erudites, who follow professions that require higher knowledge, such as scribery and alchemy. And then there are the sublime, who were born to lead our country. Within one's path, a person is free to choose, but to cross those borders is almost always blasphemy.
Almost always?
There are exceptions in which a soul's destiny unveils only later in its life. For example, there was Laura Mortarblade, who was born to the manufacturer's path, but who became one of the most fabled keepers of Enderal. But they are what they are, exceptions.
Revelation of the Lightborn?
Yes. Now don't tell me you've never heard of that before. It is recounted the same way in the entire civilized world. It was the Lightborn who saved this world from the chaos it fell into after Azataron's death.
The journey of the first vassals?
Yes. Enderal was, other than countries such as Nerim, Kira, or wherever you come from, an uncharted land. It was Malphas himself who showed a young couple, Selna and Keteron, and their followers the way to Enderal. But it would take far too long to recite that entire tale, and I doubt you have that much time. If you are interested in their journey, I suggest you read The Path. It is good for the soul, anyway.
I see, thanks you for the explanation.
You are welcome, child. Walk blessed.
Anything else I want to say? Anything interesting?
Well, I suppose that depends on what you deem as interesting. I am certain you have heard about the tragic... Let me see. Malthus bless this body. Rid it of
Hey, all
its
disease
afflictions
cured.
and endow it with life, path abidingness, and new strength.
Let's check down here. So we
Your
have this
light
house that we
guidance.
managed to get into. There's another house here and a couple of houses behind there. Let's check these out. Who lives here? And Liliath's house. Anyone home? No one's home. Well. Got lyrical gushes and other fluids. A guide to the Prince Myth's poems. There's an achievement with that book. The Warhammer. One-handed book. Yeah, I'm not gonna run into any fences for a while. That's the thing. But bit of stealing ain't gonna hurt anyone. Well, it's gonna hurt the person I'm stealing from, but this ain't gonna hurt me. Alright. Whoever lived there wasn't home. I wasn't even gonna go in there and steal stuff, but when I found the house empty, I was like, well...
My dame. Blazes, why do travelers always think I'm here to answer the questions? But, well, let me think. The tides wash all kinds of plunder ashore. You should go
Okay.
armed, though. There's a lot of king's crabs around.
Got a workbench. If I had leather, I could increase my armor. A forge. Oh, and a sharpening grindstone. Need an iron ingot.
How may I be of service? Of course.
You look very old. Iron battle axe of leeching. Got a claymore of flames. Like me. Exhaustion. Claymore of frost. Corroded silver claymore. That's pretty good right there. Pretty good too. I might want to buy that. Just to have a weapon for ghosts. Tell you what, I'll pick that up. Do you have any iron ore or iron ingots? Tell you what, I'll take one. Don't want to sell anything. Alright. My previous sword is this, 13 damage, but this one is 16 and extra damage to ghosts and stuff. Corroded silver sword. Oh, yeah.
It's not as if I didn't tell them that I'll...
Dismantle items. I can dismantle the iron sword. I don't want to dismantle the longbow. No, I don't have the skill to improve
We
anything.
always go too easy on the scum.
Damn. That's everything I have the knowledge of making. Which isn't very much. Can't check out her house. Be smart and actually lock the door. Let's head down here to the farm. Who works here? Menison's house.
Yes?
Okay. She didn't have much to say. Alright, well that was useless. Is the owner of the farm anywhere near? Perhaps over here? No. Nope. Oh, hello.
Hey, you there! You want to know a secret?
Sure.
A really great secret, you'll see. If you, give me 30 pennies and I'll tell you.
Fine.
Because I promise? Please? With those pennies I can have Mizir Gaxidoma make me a wooden horse like the one Sen has. Please?
Fine.
Wait, let me count first. Wow, there really are 30. You're great. Thank you. So, do you know my sir Mitumael? The, what do you call it? The tanner.
One in the marketplace? What about him?
Well, last night I heard these weird noises coming from his house, as if he was building something, so I snuck up to his window. He has this secret stash in his house. I think to open it, you have to pull these hidden levers, but I'm not sure. I don't know. Maybe you, well, you know. Anyway, I have to go now. Thanks again.
Thank you for telling me to break into someone's house. I gladly will. Okay, so the tanner man that's very rude has a hidden stash in his house. Something about levers.
Greetings.
Any news?
I don't need... And honestly, if even a keeper of the Holy Order can fall victim to this red madness, or whatever they call it now...
This was the
then
inn.
God does have mercy on us.
Right, this is the inn, right? Yeah, that's the inn. Who are you?
Malfes's
It's
blessing.
Wash. Rare.com/r/wash for all your wash needs. Hello.
My dame.
This was Alfred's house. I should check it out.
My dame.
Oh, he's just gonna lay there sleep. Golden house. I don't see anything great for stealing. So I'm just gonna leave him alone. I don't
Can
know
I
if
help
I'd
you?
feel okay stealing from him anyways. He's old and he needs everything he can get. It would feel wrong. Other people, on the other hand, is completely fine. Bo's house. Bo is in the house. This was the market guy, yeah. This is the general store.
Mm-hmm.
They're really short.
Yes?
Well, let's sneak into his house and hopefully he's not in there. He's not in here. There's a lever. Oh, and there's a lever, too. Little dragon. 3 up there. Something like back here. Okay. One-handed adept. Nimbus of the mysterious nomad. Have a look. Nimbus of the mysterious nomad. 4% faster mana regen. Amulet. Nice. How you doing?
Yeah? What do you want?
Have you heard?
Walk.
Enderal has been united again. But their
All
leader
you'll
must be on
ever
lots.
need. But
They say he's
please,
crucifying
take a
priests and
look.
burning down
Anything
temples.
interesting around here?
Apart from my wares, you
Not
mean?
surprised the gods have turned their backs on
Well,
them.
Vatir's, brigands. This country has seen better times. Oh, a lot. Tell me if something catches your eye.
Wow, a lot. He has tomato and tomato
Walk
soup.
blessed.
What an amazing bunch of items you have.
Tips.
Potatoes.
Just be wary of your outside city walls. I guess you've noticed as much already, but this country has seen better days.
You're a hunter, right? How's the situation in the wilderness?
Don't ask. The wolves act as if they've been cursed, attacking anything and anyone on sight, and killing game they don't even eat afterwards. This must be the red madness everyone's talking about.
I guess.
Oh, blazes. Where's this supposed to lead?
Hello.
Farewell.
Hello.
One day, I'm gonna be an adventurer. And I'm gonna explore the entire world.
Yeah, you do that. I'm gonna check behind this house. Aha! Nothing. Oh, lavender. That's something, I guess.
Some things never
God, if FPS I lose no look in that direction. All the NPCs over there. Anything on this side of the house? Oh god. Well, nothing back in that corner. A water pond. And this would be your temple. Well, let's check it out.
How about that? Another traveler. I thought I was the only one still traveling these lands. Hello?
You have any stuff to trade?
I might. What do you need?
Okay, she's got nothing I need. You surely get around a lot. Have you learned anything that might come in handy?
An adventurer, huh? I suppose that depends on how daring you are. An old fellow in the Red Ox Inn told me about some kind of well up in the Northwind that's supposed to talk. Pathless magic, they say. I've got no intentions to become fodder for the wolves, so I haven't checked yet. But you might be more lucky than me.
Anything else?
That's a good question. Let me think. I'm not sure if this helps, but an innkeeper told me lately that because of the Red Madness, very few prospectors are bold enough to go to the Shadow Steel mines in the Powder Desert anymore. If you have the smithing skills and want to find some precious ore, you should check one of the mines there.
Okay.
Take care.
My day.
Walk blessed.
Alright, that was everything she had.
And then a figure made of pure light appeared, so divine
May
and
his
sublime
light
that the
guide
widow
you.
fell onto her knees, for she realized it was but Malthus himself. Do not grieve for the loss of your man, O lost soul, he said. He was a path-abiding, noble being, and I myself have judged his deeds in his last journey. He is now walking on the eternal path at my side. But despite the musical voice of the light figure, the widow could not find peace. For she remembered all the joy, all the beautiful moments she and her man had been granted together. "O Lightborn, I understand that my husband is now at peace, but I shall never see him again. So why do you punish me with such suffering? Have I not, too, always lived a path-abiding life of worship and faith? Then something incredible happened. The light figure knelt right before the woman, and full of fatherly love caressed her gray hair. For a brief moment the widow felt all the divine love in her heart. Yes, she felt as if she had realized a greater truth, like a man who, for all his life, saw the world through a tainted window, and just now realized he only had to open the door to walk outside. Your question speaks of great providence, said the Lightborn, full of compassion and dignity. But tell me, what would make your life worth living, were there to be no death? Is it not death itself that gives you the wish to cherish each day? Would you not, should eternal life be granted to you, spend every day in pondering, full of grey thoughts and dullness, for you would know that in 1,000 years you shall still be in this very same place? The light figure rose. Only mortality grants a soul the courage to walk the holy path. And like a wound lets a warrior emerge from battle even stronger, your grief shall help you come forth as a wiser woman. And tenderly it added, this realization was also, O child, why I chose to not limit death in its doing, even for my faithful followers, because only a life with an end is a life worthy of living. The woman broke into tears as she realized the wisdom within Malthus's words. Uttering words of gratitude, she lowered her head onto the floor, for the words of the Lightborn had helped her not to see her grief as punishment, but as a trial. And when she looked up again, the Lightborn was gone. Ponder on those words, if sadness troubles your thoughts. Only a life with death is worth living, even if its arbitrariness may seem unjust to you. I wish you all a pleasant night. Walk blessed.
That's some good stuff right there. That's some good writing.
Walk blessed, my child. How may I help you?
Oh, game crashed. That's the first real crash we've had. It did not like me talking to him. Let me boot it up again. Although I'm probably going to end the stream soon, I am a bit tired. There's one more thing I want to do. Yeah, we had actually had an actual crash. Very interesting. We talked to him again.
Walk blessed, my child.
Okay, so when I talk to him, it crashes my game. I wonder what could be causing that. Enderal. Hold on. Overwrite folder. Game was crashed with exception address. So this is a 0x3D7. I don't see that one in my list here. Checking my crash log here. Yeah, this is a new crash log for me. I haven't seen this one before. And the thing is, the one we just had a different crash log. The crash log changed in between dialogue. Somehow. That one's very interesting. Crash logs changing. Let me try talking to someone else, leaving, coming back in, and talking to him and see if it crashes. Now I'm in, like, detective mode. Now I'm in figure out why he's crashing mode. Okay, so I'm gonna talk to someone else now.
Hello? An adventurer. I've got no intentions to become fodder for the... If you have the smithing skill, an adventure... I've got no intentions to become fodder for the wolves. So
Let me leave and go back inside.
But you might...
And then talk to him. See if it crashes. If he's crashing my game, then I'll just not talk to him again. It's that simple. I don't think any quests involve him. Maybe one does now, I don't know, but as far as I know, no quests involve that guy. And will I crash? Hello.
Walk blessed, my child. How may I help you? For one, it also tells us the virtue of the path. The ideals
Not this time.
by which every
Weird.
should live.
Weird. Maybe he was still technically in a speech.
Walk blessed, my child. How may I help you?
Maybe he was technically still in a speech, and therefore he was locking up and crashing my game. I don't know. I'm trying to think of what could have caused that, but that is a mystery crash. Okay, let me check something now. Been in pretty much every house. Okay, good. There's only one more thing I want to do.
I'll go to Ark. Everything's supposed to be
I want to check the mayor's house, and once we've done that, I'm gonna end the stream. How far am I in this character now, by the way? Wow, we're 7 hours in and we've done very little.
You're not from Riverville, are you? What do you want?
Oh, okay, it is gray, it just looks blue in the light.
Is that so? What does that have to do with yourself?
I might be able to help.
How noble of you. But how do I know you're not a quack? I know nothing about you.
Look, I really don't understand a thing or two about magic, and maybe I could help your wife.
All right then. I suppose it can't get any worse than it already is. Come, let's go upstairs.
All right. Have a look at potential things to acquire. Sorry, just looking at books. Don't worry about it. Oh, I want to see something. All right, yeah. Nice house you got here. That is a dumb placement for a bookshelf.
Take a seat.
Will do. Oh, did you want this one? I'm sorry.
Well then, let's keep this short. For 3 moons now, Matilda has been hearing voices. Sometimes during the day, sometimes at night. There is no pattern. According to what she told me when she was still lucid, the voices seem to come from the sea. And it's a mixture of pleading, screams, and weeping.
He's hallucinating.
Maybe so. Or maybe it is some kind of a ghost, or a magical anomaly. Only Malphus knows. Since the night she first heard the voices, however, her health has been worsening. At first she lost her appetite. Then she started vomiting. To make things even worse, she now has a fever that gets more dire by the minute. Father Vildus is clueless, and even the two apothecarius who quickly passed through the village said they don't know what's wrong with her. She has even stopped recognizing me lately, and talking to her has become impossible. I don't want to lie, stranger. I just don't know what to do anymore. If it keeps going like this, Matilda will not see the turn of the year.
And only she can hear these voices, right?
Yes, and the times when she hears them are her only waking moments. She then starts screaming, on, flailing around as if the Black Guardian stood before her. It's horrible to see her like that. My brother Meldor is a traveling arcanist, and has already examined the house for magical anomalies, all to no avail. Whatever causes these voices, it only affects her.
Do these voices say anything?
No. According to what she said to me when she was still lucid, they are just a babble of voices, and a horrible one at that.
And you don't have the slightest idea as to where this came from?
No, not in the least. You know, Matilda is such a good person. If it is a ghost that has possessed her, then it must be a cruel one who only wants to see her in pain. And if it's a disease, that Malthus shall be damned for making her suffer like this. I'm sorry. I should not have said that.
It's fine. I'll see if I can find out what's causing this. Do you have an idea where to start?
You. Maybe it helps if you were there for one of these seizures. I don't feel comfortable about it, but if it could help, we have to give it a try.
That might be a good idea. How should we go about that?
Just come back in a few hours' time. It hasn't been too long since she had the last one. Give me a moment with her until then, all right? My brother Meldor will let you in once it's time.
Then we went about our business for a few hours, and then we came back. Hey, I'm back.
Ah, hello. You're the visitor Dugar told me about, right? The Outlander?
Yep. Ready?
Well, as ready as we can be. As Dugar probably told you, the seizures happen arbitrarily, but more often around this time. Come, follow me. While I do appreciate your endeavours, I'm a little sceptical as to what good it will do. Whatever is wrong with Matilda is not ordinary. But I suppose some chance is better than none, isn't it?
Yep, that's definitely true.
You have a visitor, Dugar.
Thank you, Meldor. And thank you for not changing your mind. It could happen any minute now. Just take a seat and wait. And I warn you, this is not going to be pleasant. Oh, Matilda.
No, please. No.
Oh, and here we go.
They are coming. They are coming back. No, 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 please don't. There's no other way.
Bentas.
Well, that was weird.
So?
I think I heard something.
You mean you heard the voices? What are you? Some kind of medium?
I've had this vision since recently. It sounds bizarre, I know. I don't understand it myself. Does the name Pentas mean anything to you?
Pentas? I don't know, but I don't understand.
Don't you
what,
remember?
by the righteous path, does that have to do with Matilda's sickness?
The arrest.
Ah, yes, of course. And his companion drowned herself afterwards. Poor thing. But I don't understand. What, by the righteous path, does that have to do with Matilda's sickness?
I don't know, but something tells me that we should follow the lead.
Something tells you this, I see. If the circumstances were any different, I would take you for a quack, trying to win my favor. But you seem honest, and I shouldn't leave anything untested. Meldor, where was that fisherman's house again?
I have a map.
Then give it to her.
Of course, brother.
If Pentus really has anything to do with this, you should take a look at his old house. It should be abandoned. And now excuse me, both of you. I need some time for myself.
All right.
Here, this is the map. His house isn't far from the village, but you should be careful nonetheless. I don't need to tell you that the animals have grown savage recently. This red madness, or whatever they call it.
You said you're an Arcanist, right? So you're part of the Holy Order?
This Holy Order? By the gods, you really do have Outlander written all over your face. But no, I am not. I have, as all the magically gifted have, passed the walk to the water, but I didn't qualify to become a keeper or a magister. And to be honest, I didn't want to either.
You're neither a wild mage nor a keeper. What does that make you?
A free Arcanist, as are many others. But with all due respect, I think we should save the talk for later. Matilda's condition gets worse by the minute.
Okay. So, yeah, search for their Pentus house is the next thing. And we'll do that next time. I am real tired. And we've been playing this for like 7 hours now. I'm glad to be back into it. Having a lot of fun, especially with the combat mod. Oh, it's so much fun. Love it.
You're not from here. Wow. Nice sword.
Thanks. Yeah, man, it's so much fun, especially with the combat mod. It's a lot of fun. It's really cool. Fun to swing my weapon. I'm probably gonna unload more stuff so that I'm really, like, barely carrying anything. Don't think I need a longbow. I'm afraid to drop a stolen item in here because I'm afraid that I'm gonna pick it up and it's gonna count as stealing right in the middle of town. Which I wouldn't want that. There we go. I got a good amount of care weight. I'm almost 100. Yeah, next time we'll grab that claw and then we'll go down and check out Pentus' house. Tell Jaspar about Yarrow over there. Maybe check out some of this area, but I don't want to go to Songard yet. Or not Songard, that's Songard's another place. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. God, this game is gonna be so much fun again. Anyway, see you.